Well, good afternoon. It's Monday. It's about 4 o'clock. The builder has just gone home. He has made a bit of progress today. Look, we've got new radiator on here. Doesn't work yet, but it will do. Some more work was done down there. He's been doing some skirting boards for down here, which have been oiled but aren't on yet, to match the ones in the corner over there. So we are getting there. He tells me that the blinds will be up this week. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed. Want to show you this, which I'm very pleased with. I've been looking for something on the wall for this space of the wall in my office. Let me move back so you can see where it is. For ages, since we did the office, in fact, and it arrived today, and I'm really pleased with it. I was gifted this by a company called Mapiful, who make customised maps of places that mean something to you. They could do a customised map basically of anywhere in the world, and they asked me if I would like to receive one, and I thought yes I would. And this is our happy place. This is the place we went to in Greece on holiday, the Sunny Resort. We've been there 17 times, as you know, and it really is my happy place, and having that on my wall just makes me happy, makes me think about it, think of lovely holidays. And it comes with the frame, and it's just, I'm so pleased with how it's turned out. It's so much better than I thought it would be. And you can customise whatever place you want. You can have whatever writing you've got. I've just got a Sunny Resort in Greece and the latitude and longitude there, and the little map, which you can choose how zoomed in or zoomed out you want the map. They've got examples on the website, but they do things like your house and the date you moved in, or your wedding anniversary, or the date you got engaged and the location you got engaged. I think it's such a lovely gift, such a good idea for a Christmas gift, or just a thoughtful and slightly unusual gift for a partner, or I don't know, somebody in your life. I just thought it was really unusual and different. And as I said, it's really made that corner of my office look so nice and just finished off, and I'm really pleased with it. I will put all Mapiful's details in the description box for you. I'm not sure if I've got a discount code or not, but there's all sorts of different options on their website, and you can make it yourself and see what it's going to look like. It's really good. So all the info in the description box down there. So anyway, I thought we would do a little weekly vlog this week in the life. You all seem to enjoy the chatty vlog that I did last week, so I thought I'd do this one. And I thought I'd have an added little thing in it. Every day we will talk about, do you remember about a month ago or so I made a video, can't remember what it was called, I'll link it up here. Yeah, about a month ago I made a video which was 10 things that I wouldn't want to live without, little things that made my days better type of thing. And you guys all replied in the comments with little things that you wouldn't want to live without. And I just wanted to share some of them. I wrote down all the ones that you put in the comments, and there's some really good ones. So I thought I'd share a few of them every day in the spirit of gratitude and positivity and all that stuff that we really need at the moment. So that will be a little bit later on. I'm going to make a start on sharing those with you. In the meantime, what's happened today? I went to the dental hygienist this morning. God, it's all the excitement around here, I tell you, it never stops. And she told me the delightful news that I have another wobbly tooth. I've already got one on this side because of bone loss, and now I've got one on that side as well, which I'm quite worried about really, but I'm trying not to be. But it's not nice. They can't really tell me why. It's just age related, I suppose, but not very nice to have wobbly teeth. I've never had a filling in my life. I've always considered myself to have quite good teeth. Never ever had a filling. But to think that I have 2 wobbly teeth at the age of 52 is somewhat worrying. Anyway, that wasn't great news. What else to tell you? Nothing, as I said, the builder's been here all day and has just gone. I've been at my desk most of the day. I'm about to go and have a little break, and when I say a break from being at the desk, and what I'm about to do is go and make a start on William's room. I want to give it a good sort and tidy. He's the world's worst when it comes to tidying and organising himself, and there are piles and piles of crap in there that I told him to sort out before he left, and he's he seems unable to sort out piles of crap, even clothes and stuff. So it's looking fairly tidy at the moment, but it's because it's all stuffed in boxes. So I am going to go and make a start on giving his room a good sort out or tidy up or something along those lines, because it drives me mad. Well, let's go through some of these, shall we? I've cut my head off, not literally, obviously. Let's try that. That's a little better, isn't it? So, things we cheer our days up, little things that we wouldn't want to live without that cheer our days up. And I'm going to go through 5 today, and someone has said automatic washing machine. Oh God, yes, absolutely, the automatic washing machine. Can you imagine the days when I'm not sure our mothers, but our mothers and grandmothers definitely, mothers potentially, depending on how old you are, used to have to wash things by hand. And when I was a student in Wales, living in Pontypridd, there was 5 of us girls, and we rented a house together. Wasn't the most salubrious place, let's put it like that. And it had one of those top-loading washing machines that you had to put everything in one. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but it was as old as the blimmin' hills, and it didn't work properly. It was a right old faff. You had to put the stuff in with the soap powder and the water, and then and it didn't drain itself for some reason. I think we had to drain it manually, I can't remember. But yes, automatic front-loading washing machines, press a button, it does the washing and you pull it out. Honestly, just how lucky are we that we have these things these days. That's so good. Also, side note, tumble dryers. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with my tumble dryer. I didn't have a tumble dryer for years and years and years. I only got one since we've lived in this house, so probably around 5 years ago. And it's really useful. I love having it in winter, so I prefer to dry my stuff outside, my washing outside, because it's just nice, isn't it, to dry washing outside. However, in the winter, rather than have the washing hanging all over the house, it is quite nice to be able to tumble dry. I know it's not great for the environment, and they're quite expensive to run and all that sort of thing, but it is useful. Anyway, one of the other things that somebody suggested, was the hairdresser. And yes, the hairdresser. I think we all realised how much we appreciate and need our hairdressers, didn't we, over lockdown? I know that some parts of the country are back in lockdown, and just to say that I am aware of that, and I know Wales is, hopefully for only a short time, and I know there are different restrictions up north. I don't know if you're allowed to have hairdressers open up there, but ours are reopen at the moment. In fact, I need a haircut actually, so I better book one. But yeah, God, really appreciate my hairdresser so much more. My hairdresser was due to get married in April this year, and obviously it was cancelled, and she's rebooked it. I can't remember if it was for January or February. And isn't it funny how when you look back to March, and we thought, oh, we'll all be over by the summer. I remember thinking in March, well, we'll be able to go on our holiday in July, won't we? And then the summer went, and I think it'll be over by October, be over by Christmas. And now I'm thinking about my hairdresser's wedding in February, and or January, I can't remember when it was. And I don't think she's going to be able to have her wedding then either. Sad old times, aren't they? But yes, we love our hairdressers. One of the other things somebody suggested is glasses, and yes, when we get to a certain age we need our glasses, don't we? Because I am going to have an eye test tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to need new glasses. I only have reading glasses, but I'm thinking that I might need long distance glasses. I'm not sure. I feel like my long distance sight is okay today. We went to the zoo yesterday and I was looking at can't remember what it was, an animal quite a way away, and I said to Ashley, I don't know if I need long distance glasses, I can't see that well. But just looking out at the view, I feel like my long distance is okay today. Definitely feel like your sight is worse when you're tired. Do you find that? Your eyes get tired and your sight gets less good? I don't know if that's a thing, but I feel like that's a thing. So yes, very grateful for our glasses. This one made me giggle. Elasticated waistbands. Oh yes, elasticated waistbands are the way forward, aren't they? Nothing like a comfy waistband, and particularly this year when we're all spending lots of time at home, I think we're all about the comfy elasticated waistbands, aren't we? So yes, that would definitely be on my list as well. Never ever will my lounge be finished. It's 11:09 on Tuesday and you can make it up. The builder has just been sent home by Ashley, or had to go home, or not sent home as such. Builder got a text message from some friends of his who were staying with him 10 days ago to say they've just tested positive for COVID. So the builder's gone home to self-isolate. My lounge will never ever get finished. Also, he might have given me coronavirus. Brilliant. Could my day get any better? Still Tuesday, yes. It's been a long day. Tuesday, it's about 5:10, I think. I've had a busy afternoon. I've been out, I've done lots of little things. I dropped off a load of stuff at the charity shop. I picked up an order from Next, which I'll show you in a second. I did a little Tesco shop. I went and had an eye test. Just lots of bitty things. I dropped off a parcel at the post office that needed to be sent. So I feel like I've achieved, feel very achievey. That's good, isn't it? And the thing I picked up from camera cut me off, I pressed the wrong button. The thing I picked up from Next was, I've been influenced by you people. Not all of you. One of you in particular, a lady called Jane, who comments regularly and who I email with a little bit, and she told me when I was talking about, I showed my candles in the vlog last week, she suggested this candle. She told me how much she loved it. It's from Next and it's called Festive Spice. And I immediately went and ordered one, and I've just picked it up from the shop. Isn't that beautiful? I love the container, and it smells. Let me just smell it. Let me turn you back round. It's heavy. Lovely. Oh, why have we lost focus again? It's because of the light, isn't it? Oh, winter light is always a problem. Smells of pine and cinnamon and Christmas trees and just general loveliness. I absolutely love it. I have been influenced by my viewers. I am making a mushroom pie for dinner. I'm not going to show it to you because I'm going to film it for a cooking video, which should be coming soon. I know I've been saying that for a while, but it seems to be taking me ages to get it all together. I haven't got as much done today as I wanted to get done in terms of office type stuff. What with the builder and then going out, I was out most of the afternoon. I feel like I haven't got to where I want to be. I'm going to meet Carla tomorrow, so won't be doing any work tomorrow. But never mind, such is life, such are these things. Right, I need to, what am I going to do? I need to go and tidy up the bedroom for sure, because it's still got loads of stuff sitting in it from filming a New Look trial. Oh, that's the other thing I did this afternoon. I took back the bits to New Look that I didn't keep. Spoiler alert, I kept some. Actually, not spoiler alert, because you'll have seen the trial already by the time you see this. I'm just babbling now, aren't I? I'm going to come back and we're going to do some things that make us happy in a little while, but I need to go and tidy up first of all. It's not even, oh, excuse me, it's not even 8:30 and I am heading towards my bed to read. I'm very, very tired tonight. Don't know why. Hasn't been a particularly busy day. It's been a bit stressful, I suppose, but not massively. But anyway, just thought we'd finish off the day. God, I do look tired. With some appropriate little things that make us happy. And somebody put down early nights. That's very appropriate for today, isn't it? Early nights for the win. I love my bed. The moment, as I get into bed of an evening, I just feel happy. Every evening I pause and appreciate my bed, how nice it is getting into it. And yes, I just really appreciate that moment. So early nights are my absolute favourite. I'm an early to bed person anyway, but yeah, early nights for the win. Somebody else put pyjamas. Pyjamas and loungewear, definitely for the win, particularly in 2020. Do you know, you're still too low, aren't you? We need to find something to prop you up a little bit. Will you manage to balance on there? I'm not sure you will. I think that's going to be too precarious. Yes, it is. Oh, dearie me. Hang on. There we are. Jo Malone candle, you're going up in the world. Up that way, I meant, rather than the other way. What was I about to tell you? I was about to tell you a story and I'm so tired I can't even think what I was about to tell you. Oh, literally can't think. When I watch this back, I'll probably remember what I was about to tell you. But at this very moment in time, I cannot recall it at all. Something else. Oh, a good mattress. That's another one that is related to tonight. A good mattress. That is quite important, isn't it? We spend a third of our lives in bed. And so, a decent mattress is important. I do like my mattress, although it's memory foam. And I've read recently, and I think this is true, that memory foam can make you very hot in bed, and I'm pretty sure that it actually does. So I'm not sure that I'd get a memory foam mattress again, to be perfectly honest. I think I probably wouldn't. Someone's put, this is another appropriate one for autumn and for this evening, fuzzy blankets. I like a fuzzy blanket as well, a cosy, autumnal, fleecy, fluffy, fuzzy blanket that makes you think of coziness. The clocks go back this weekend, don't they? And there was a programme on the radio at lunchtime that I was listening to, talking about whether or not we should put the clocks back. I only caught the end bit of it and people's opinions on what had gone before. I didn't actually hear the content of the programme, I only heard the sort of opinion bit at the end. And people were saying, there was obviously sort of a discussion programme about whether or not we should put the clocks back this year due to the pandemic. I'm not entirely sure how the pandemic affects whether the clock should go back or forward, I don't know, but a lot of people there was a lot of opinions both ways. All right, you can come in.
No, I'll come back later. I was only coming to see when you wanted your drink and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Anytime.
Check your orders.
My water.
Yeah. Your gin and tonic that you have at bedtime.
And there was a lot of opinion either way. Some people say it would be a disaster if we didn't put the clocks back, and others say it would be the best thing ever, and a lot of mixed opinion. But nevertheless, the clocks are due to go back this Saturday night, and that means we get an extra hour of sleep. And the way to remember it is spring forward and fall back, isn't it? I'm just rambling now. I'm going. Good morning, it's Wednesday. I have got my new dress on for the first time, the dress that I showed in my new look haul earlier this week. Very happy with it. I've got it with my red Primark boots today. Love these boots, first outing this winter. And long line Primark cardigan. I'd really like a bright red cardigan to go with the boots, but I haven't got one, so this will have to do. It's close enough. It's an absolutely horrible morning. It's pouring with rain. It's about just coming up to 9 o'clock, I think. I've done parcels, such as they are. I'm a little bit fallen out of love with eBay at the moment. I'm thinking eBay might go on a little holiday till the end of the year. Not really feeling it. Sales have been really rubbish. And just not very much enjoying the whole thing. I think it's a difficult time at the moment. Sorry, just looking for something to pop you onto. That'll do. Some vitamin D and some, what is it? Turmeric supplements. Right, I need to get some breakfast. Berries and yoghurt, I think. And I need to leave at about 9:15 to go to meet Carla. We're meeting up for the day in Bridport. No, we're not meeting up for the day in Bridport. Bridgewater. I'm really looking forward to seeing her. I've not seen her for a few weeks. and we're going to have a day of charity shopping, no doubt. I love charity shopping, whether I'm looking for stuff for eBay or not. I have to say I'm not in a buying for eBay mood, but always good to see what there is. And we're going for lunch and chat and all of that good stuff. So I'm taking my camera along with me, and I will endeavour to remember to do some filming. I think had a really good night's sleep, woke up at about 6, probably because I went to bed so early. So I've had quite a productive morning getting stuff done. Anyway, I just want to show you my spider plant. I got this from our favourite restaurant in Greece when we were on holiday, and they gave me some little offshoots. They're beautiful spider plants all in the entrance, hanging up in like macrame holders. Excuse my disinfectant spray. And they gave me a couple of little, what are they called? The spider plant has babies, doesn't it? And that they self-root type of thing while they're on the plant. Without rooting, they grow root. Oh, you know what I mean, the spider plant babies. They gave me a couple. That was the worst explanation ever, wasn't it? They gave me a couple of those, and they're growing really well. I'm really pleased, because when we got them back from Greece, we'd already had them a couple of days off the plant when we came home, and the ends were looking really scraggly, but I popped them into a glass of water for a couple of days, and the roots actually sort of started growing, which was brilliant. And then we planted them into this pot, and it's looking good. So that's my little Greek spider plant, which reminds me of being on holiday, so that's nice. Right, time for breakfast, and then we're off.
Welcome to
Carla
and Caroline No Night.
Yeah.
Right, I'm looking up onomatopoeia.
That's words that sound the same, so like cock and blog.
It's not. It's words that sound like what they are. So sizzle or cuckoo.
Oh, is it?
The formation of a word from a sound associated with what is named.
I thought that was rhyming words.
We know nothing.
Isn't it a palindrome if it's backwards?
Palindrome is Hannah is a palindrome, yeah. So what was the one we wanted when words are interchangeable or not as the case may be? No idea.
Anyway, welcome to Words with Carla.
You're molting.
Oh, I'm always molting because
Shedding.
I've got black on. I don't wear black so much anymore.
You're not shedding because you've got black on, aren't you?
No, but you're noticing
that would be really weird every time you wore black, lose your hair fell.
Yeah, all my hair falls out every time I wear a black dress. Anyway, here I am with Carla, and
I can't say inimicable.
We've been to a very disappointing big charity shop over there, like a cancer. Oh God, that's just my finger. It's a cancer research warehouse shop, and it was disappointing, wasn't it? I'm not in a buying mood anyway.
It's a very big store, and it's got a lot of stuff in it.
And it's all only £3.
It's all the shite that they can't sell in the other stores.
Yeah.
So it's rows and rows of Primark and stuff for £3, and I don't want it. I don't want it.
So now we're sitting outside Costa Coffee because there was a queue to sit inside Costa Coffee, so I just got a coffee. Carla didn't want a coffee.
Because I don't drink coffee because it's disgusting.
Fair enough. We're sitting in Carla's car having coffee, and then we're going to go into the throbbing metropolis that is Bridgewater and go to some more charity shops, I think. We're in the pub having lunch. Carla's having gammon with salad, an egg, and the world's smallest pineapple. Is that how you're dieting? By just putting the food in your mouth and not missing? Brilliant. The world's smallest pineapple. I've got jacket potato with cheese and coleslaw and some of Carla's salad. Bit mean, isn't it? Taking the food out of her mouth and she's dieting. Terrible, isn't it? We're now in Poundland. We're looking for dog treats. It's a big. It's a much.
Why am I bothering to put my tongue out in a mask?
I've no idea. I assume this is Poundland's Fabulosa. It's their version of Zaflora, and they've got watermelon. Look, they've also got vanilla, rhubarb, cotton fresh, lemon and mint.
Quid Flora.
What?
Quid Flora.
Quid Flora, yes, that's the one. I have had such a lovely day with Carla. So nice, really enjoyed it. Excuse me, really lovely to catch up. Bridgewater was dead though, honestly. We are in the car park in the main shopping centre, in the centre of town. And that's Carla just going over there. This is how empty it is. Honestly, we just said perhaps there's been a lockdown and no one's told us. Anyway, I am going home now, and I'll catch up with you when I get home. Good morning, it's Thursday. Sorry about the horrible light, it will go dark and then it will go lighter again. There we are, so. I didn't pick up the camera again after I got home last night. I had a horrendous journey home, one of the worst journeys I can remember having. Got onto the M5 just outside Bridgewater. Sorry about my mad hair, I don't know quite why it's so mad this morning. Yeah, I got onto the M5 just outside Bridgewater to come home. And the traffic went slowly, and then the traffic stopped. And we stopped and stayed there, completely stationary, for almost 2 hours. It was very, very boring indeed. And what's more, I had almost no phone signal, not enough for the internet on the phone. Could just about make a call. But yeah, by the time I got home, it was getting on for about, I think it was 6:30, 7:15. So yeah, when I got home, I didn't feel like picking the camera up at all. So yes, that was a horrible, horrible journey. But I had a lovely day with Carla, so that was nice. Anyway, today is a homey day. Today I have sofas being delivered for the lounge, new sofas. We've still got the old sofas, as you see. So that was piss poor planning, wasn't it? I'm very ambivalent about the new sofas. Ashley has chosen them, and I think he has chosen them more for style than comfort. They're white leather, because that's practical, isn't it? And they are quite low, and I feel like they're going to be really uncomfortable, so I'm not excited about the arrival of the new sofas. Ashley and I have quite different tastes in a lot of things. Tell me if anybody else is the same as this. That it's really hard to choose some things because we have very opposite taste. So sometimes it's just easier than for one person to choose it and the other to live with it than to spend time trying to compromise, because compromise is very often, as it was with these sofas that we have here, a situation where we buy something that neither of us like because there's nothing that both of us like. So over the years we've sort of learned to live with this situation whereby, I'm not saying it's with everything, some things we do agree on. Artwork, our pictures, we pretty much both agree on really instantly. We do like the same sort of thing in that. And yeah, sometimes it works okay. Lighting, we're probably both on board with in most situations, but quite often with furniture, it's very much a one person chooses and the other one lives with it scenario. So my boots arrived that I ordered from eBay, the Clark's ones, and they're actually really nice. They're in nice condition and everything, but they don't fit. They're a 5, which is my normal size with Clark's, but they come up really small. I could barely get my foot in. So unfortunately they're going to have to go back, which is a real shame. So back to the drawing board with looking for boots. It's about 6 o'clock and I feel absolutely brain dead. Sitting at my desk all afternoon. I feel googly-eyed. I feel like having a nice hot bath. I've no idea what we're having for dinner. I've also found today this, which was something I did at the beginning of the year. It's a questionnaire about how your year went last year and sort of making a plan for the coming year, all your plans for how you'd like 2020 to look, and what you want to do and what you want to achieve and places you want to go and all of that kind of good stuff, like a review of last year and setting your intentions for the following year. Well, don't think global pandemic was on my list anyway. Right, here's the new sofas. Now these back bits lift up. You can't actually see them in situ yet. I thought that went up and down, but obviously not. So that's what they look like. The back bits flip up and down, and they've got silver legs. They're actually more comfortable than I thought. I thought they were going to be all sort of style and no comfort, but they're actually okay. I don't hate them, so that's good, isn't it? But we do really have We now have 5 sofas in here, so it's a bit much really. We're hoping that Ashley's business partner might want 2 of these ones, so we're going to keep one. So waiting to hear back from him on that. Good morning, it's Friday. How is everybody this morning? I am good. Plans for Friday are some eBay listing. I've been really slack on the eBay listing front this week, so I need to get some new listings up. I've got to go out to the post office and the parcel shop in a minute. That's where I'm off to. It's 10 to 9. I was meant to get ready a bit earlier, but I don't know where the morning. I lost an item that I'd sold, and it was something that I've had listed for ages, so I wanted to get it off in the post. I didn't want to so I had to look for it basically. Luckily it was literally in the first box I started searching through, so that's a win for today already, isn't it? So that was nice. Yes, I found it, so that was good, but that held up my morning a little bit. Today I'm quite pleased with my eyes this morning. I've got one that I've been using this all week, the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe, or with Morphe palette, and I love it. I've made some really nice looks from this palette. I've had it a long time. I did a really nice sort of dark green sparkly look earlier in the week, and then a berry look with some of these colours up here, and today I really wanted to incorporate this bright blue into a look. It's not the best. This is one of the most disappointing eyeshadows in terms of actually using it in the palette, but the colour is glorious. It's very patchy if you actually try to work with it sort of over the lid or anything. However, as a liner it looks really nice, so that's what I've done today. So nice little plan for the end of the week. Ashley and I are going out for dinner later on. Dinner, somewhere between lunch and dinner, about 4:30. We are going over to Totnes, which is a little market town about 8 miles away. And there's a restaurant there that we've loved for years. They do really nice pizzas. So we're going to go over there for pizza at 4:30 in the afternoon, which will be half lunch and half dinner, which means that I don't have to think about what to make for lunch or for dinner today. So that's a double win, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, that's the plan for today. Drop off parcels, do some eBay, and then go out a bit later on. So, and I also need to go through some more of the little things with you, don't I, before I finish off this video, because I will need to edit this tomorrow. Earlier this week I had a message from somebody who had bought my ebook and said that she'd bought it and found it useful and was selling on eBay, and that reminded me that I haven't done any shameless self-promotion, arguably, for quite a while, so I thought I would. This, let me put that down, is my ebook. I wrote it last year. It is, as you can see, it's self-explanatory, and it has, actually let me just pop you there, that's good, that's a good height, isn't it? I'll show you in a minute what you're propped on today. I wrote this last year, and it is full of information about brands to sell on eBay, as it says in the title. It's all set out like that with a little bit of information about specific things to buy and brands to look for and that sort of thing, and it's available for sale on Etsy. It's currently reduced. It's usually £9.99, but I've currently got it on promotion at £7.50 just for the next couple of weeks, and I will put a link in the description box in case anybody is interested in purchasing it. I've had some very lovely feedback on Etsy for it, so that's really nice. And yeah, that's my shameless. It always feels a little bit embarrassing doing that sort of self-promotion-y type stuff, but I really actually enjoyed writing this, and I talked about at the time writing another one. I enjoyed doing the research and writing. Years and years ago I wrote a blog. It's not in the public domain anymore, but for a long time I wrote a blog, and I love writing. I really do enjoy writing, and writing this reminded me how much I enjoy writing. I always liked English at school. And yes, so that's enough waffle about that. But I did talk about writing another one, and I actually have all the brands ready to go to write another one, and I just haven't had time to do it. So I was thinking, when I was thinking about this morning, that maybe it's time I did that, because it was something I really enjoyed before. So perhaps I need to find the time to do that. Anyway, if you're interested, link in the description box. forgive me for a moment if I use you as a mirror. I don't know how well you can see this because of the light, but this morning I forgot to put eye primer on, which I never ever do as a rule. And look what has happened to my eyeshadow. My whole eye was covered in that, my eyelid was covered in this champagne-y colour that you can see just there, and it's completely disappeared. Completely. And as I'm going out, I'm going to try and do a sort of repair with a bit of primer without taking all my makeup off, which is very Heath Robinson, isn't it? As my mother would say. There we are. It's not easy when you've got eyeliner on the top of your eye. It would be today that I forgot to put the primer on, wouldn't it? Still, never mind. While that dries off and while I repair, let's finish off the week with some more of your little things that make you happy, little things you wouldn't want to live without. And one was lip balm. I've got a lot to get through. I haven't done them the last 2 days, have I? So I'll try not to chat on for too long about the individual ones. Let me move you back a little so the top of my head's not cut off. Not that I imagine you care about the top of my head. Either way. Yeah, lip balm. I'm a big lip balm fan. I've got lip balms everywhere because I use it all the time. I'm a bit obsessive about lip balm, in fact. What's your favourite lip balms? Let me know what lip balms you recommend in the comments. I like Carmex, just the original one that comes in a little pot with a screw lid, which is annoying actually because I don't like dipping my finger into it all the time. What's next? Slow cooker. Someone said they're slow cooker. And yes, I haven't had my slow cooker out much this autumn winter yet, but I am planning on getting it out. I was talking in my Tesco video the other week, last week I think it was, about maybe getting a smaller one, and somebody suggested not getting a smaller one but making double portions in the bigger one, which I kind of do already, but I don't always like to do things that are I only like certain things to go in the freezer. I don't like, we're quite fussy about what we will put in the freezer and what we won't. So that doesn't always work. So I am still thinking that I want a slow cooker that's a little bit smaller. What's next? Comfy knickers. Oh yeah, comfy knickers. I've recently found some different knickers from the ones I normally buy in Marks and Spencer's, and slightly bigger, but they're very, very comfy, so loving those. Flowers, someone said. Definitely flowers. Love flowers. Always nice to have flowers. I haven't actually had any flowers in the house for a while, but I was thinking of getting some fake flowers. An autumn fake flower arrangement. I was looking at those on the internet the other day, but yes, fresh flowers are lovely as well. Music and dancing. We're not. Somebody asked me in a Q&A what music we listen to. We're not massive music people. I don't know why. I used to be when we were younger, but not so much now. Fish and chips. Oh yes, fish and chips. That sounds good. An iPhone. Yes, we could not function without our phones, could we? Although sometimes I curse mine, sometimes I don't want mine to be quite as prevalent as it is. I have got quite good at leaving my phone in a different room a lot of the time, particularly since I've had my Apple Watch, because if my phone rings, it will ring on my watch, but I don't get the notifications on my watch because I've sort of stopped them coming through to it, so I don't miss any phone calls that way, so that's kind of good. Hand cream is another one, absolutely, yes, love my hand cream, couldn't live without that. Coffee and coffee machine. Oh, I haven't got a coffee machine, I'm a bit of an instant coffee fan, but Ashley's got a coffee machine, he loves double espresso, me not so much, I just like instant coffee, flavoured coffee as well, I like, but yes, couldn't live without my coffee. Amazon, somebody said. Yeah, Amazon, eBay, all those sites, particularly this year in 2020, I think we've all become Amazon addicts to a greater or lesser extent, haven't we? The garden, yes, lovely to have a garden, and especially this year again, to spend time in the garden. Bubble bath, oh God, yes, a hot bath, a lovely hot bubble bath at the end of a stressful day. What could be nicer? Sewing machine, someone's put. When I did a haul video this week, somebody suggested that I took a dress up myself. Now, much as I would love to be able to hem a pleated skirt, I can't. I am not one of life's natural needle women. I can put up a hem that's come down. I can sew up a hem that's come down. I can sew tiny holes, possibly. I can sew a button on, and that is really where my needlewoman skills end, so definitely wouldn't even attempt sewing up a pleated skirt. That would be beyond me to the power of 1,000, I think. But yes, if you're a keen sewer, I should think a sewing machine is something that you couldn't live without. Pets, our pets, we love our pets, don't we? So I still miss my lovely cat Reg every single day, bless him. He's in cat heaven now. Yeah, bless him. Still got Ron, but Ron's not really a people cat. He's more of a... Actually, that's not true. He loves Ashley. He really doesn't like me at all. Go figure. Somebody's put wool. If you're a knitter, you need plenty of wool, don't you? Old black and white films, iPad, YouTube, chocolate, cup of tea, Google. Someone's put, where would we be without Google? How many times a day? Do you go, oh, I just Google that? I think Google has made us really quite sloppy with our memories. I think we don't have to think of things, remember things as much anymore in terms of what was the name of that actor or what was he in when you're watching something on television, and you can immediately Google it rather than remember it and it will come to you later, you know. So I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Gravity blankets, someone's put, which I actually had to look up what gravity blankets were. They're interesting. Go and look it up. Maybe kind of want one, even though I've never heard of them before. Just let me quickly go through the last few because I don't want this video to become really, really long. Diet Coke, earrings, fuzzy blankets, boots, I assume footwear as opposed to the chemist. Boots the chemist, that's an old-fashioned word. Do people still say boots the chemist? Don't know. Jeggings, art, hair dye, hot bath. We've had hot bath already, haven't we? Dishwasher, L'Oreal lip colour because it doesn't stain masks. That's a good tip. Thank you, whoever left that one. Moisturiser. Oh God, yes, us ladies of a certain age definitely need our moisturiser, don't we? And crossbody tote bags. And that is the end of the list. I really enjoyed reading through all of those. That was fun. And it's also the end of the week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. What have I got to say? I will link my ebook below. I will link the Mapiful information below that we started out with in this video from the beautiful map in my office if you want to look up anything to do with that, or the information down there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.